What does this school mean to this community?
It's like the backbone of it.
Beecher High School, once a sprawling multi-building campus, sits empty.
We're losing students. Eventually you have to close different buildings, and it becomes a financial decision rather than a student decision. So for us to move into a middle school building, Dolan Middle School, was tough.
But Beecher is tough, especially when it comes to sports. The gym fieldhouse covered in championship banners and trophies.
So how many of these championships were you a part of?
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah, just one.
All they do is win.
Winning state championships, I never missed a championship game. And I watched them my whole life.
No matter what, winning is in this close-knit Beecher community's DNA through generations. Lance Sumter, the principal, was a former student.
You had Flint on the south side, which is a larger community, and we felt like outsiders. So we kind of had to stay tight-knit to be able to contend with everyone else outside of here.
It's a grit that comes along with putting on the Beecher jersey.
Marquise Gray is also a former student, back as head coach after a career in the NBA and overseas.
For me, it all started with the late, great Moses Lacey. And if you played for him, then he was like the father figure.
Like one of our players that played here, Monte Morris, he in the league and he's putting on for Beecher. And there's all these winners in here, so.
So was that pressure for you or motivated you?
It's motivation, because I want to be a part of that. Like, I want my name to be remember, the best come from here, so why not me?
So what makes this community so special?
We take care of one another. Not a lot of resources, not a lot of funding for things.
To be a Beecher Buccaneer is amazing. You know you have a family forever.
2021 state champions Carmelo Harris and James Cummings are 2022 graduating seniors headed to Wayne State and Ferris State universities on full-ride athletic scholarships with memories and life experiences that go far beyond basketball thanks to this Detroit businessman.
It's a blessing, you know.
He meant a lot. Like, if he meant a lot, that's just an angel in disguise.
So really, he is, he's heaven sent.
He is Matt Reisig, a businessman with Flint roots whose office sits right next to Dan Gilbert. 2 years ago, he read an article about Beecher entering a contest to win a new $100,000 locker room. And boy, did they need it.
No one should have been in the locker rooms. They were really bad.
The lockers would never work, like they'd never close, some missing doors.
Rusted bottoms or lockers without handles, some lockers without doors. Shower rooms that hadn't been used in over 15 years.
So there were no showers?
There was no showers.
That's what we had to work with, so we didn't complain.
Beecher entered the competition, but lost.
But won over Mr. Reisig, and that's the biggest blessing of them all. Reisig attended Flint Powers, a rival school in the 1970s.
The lockers are literally the same lockers as when I was a kid. The plumbing didn't work. The gym floor in the field house was slippery.
Our court was so slippery. It was like a slide out there.
When he coaches, if it rains or snows, it drips on him. The swimming pool that we used to love to swim in was empty and it was used for storage. And his wish was to fill that in and have an auxiliary gym because multiple teams practice there.
Dreams really do come true.
I wrote a check and then I had some of the other team members here volunteer to help out. We raised all the money we needed. I get a call from Holman Lockers in Dallas and they say, we hear what you're doing. We're going to donate the lockers anyway. So that gave me extra, resources to do some things.
So how much money did you raise?
We raised over $600,000.
And filled the swimming pool for that auxiliary gym, soon getting new basketball hoops and more. 4 state-of-the-art locker rooms for boys and girls.
It's like giving me like college vibes or professional vibes. Like I felt like I was in the WNBA for real.
That was like a new home.
Oh, we got showers now, we got curtains. It was just like a new, I swear it was like a new house. Like heart was racing and everything.
A new gym floor.
It just meant so much to be hooping on a court that's like this, look this good and feel this good on your feet. So it meant the world.
Do you think you guys played better or you just felt better? Like, what did it do for you?
Man, played and felt better.
And a new friend, mentor, and fan.
And this was fun basketball. So I started driving up to games, and like I said, it's a school that's in Division III, and they were knocking off the big boys. They were knocking off Division I schools. It's like David and Goliath. They just play with passion like I've never seen.
Countless things that he's done, not just material stuff, but just being there for support for the kids.
Job shadowing at the Dan Gilbert family of companies.
I got an opportunity to meet so many more people, like, and see that it's so much more other than basketball. I wasn't finna go and doing like accounting until I realized how fun it was.
A field trip to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I got to sit courtside. I got to learn about how they run everything.
Golf lessons.
I'm doing golf now. Like, I never knew I was into golf.
It's a blessing, you know. Coming from where we come from, we don't get that much recognition. So to see him like put so much time and love into it.
Like, it shows us that we're not unseen. Somebody sees us and he sees like the potential. That just means so much for me and to my community.
He's done a hell of a job exposing our kids to a better side of life.
So what has this done for you?
I'm learning as much about life from them as I'm teaching them. Then I look at what they go through every day, and they're not speed bumps, they're hurdles, and they get over them, and they're as resilient as ever. And I've met a group of people that I just, I've fallen in love with.